Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. Wow, so in today's episode we definitely saw kind of a 180, right? We saw a complete almost reversal of the last couple of episodes of this idea, this push of this idea that Hope and Finn could be together, and emphasizing the idea that Hope's gonna find somebody new to spend the rest of her life with, and that somebody could be standing right in front of her, hint, hint, Finn, right? So the show's been really driving that point, and today we saw the exact opposite of that, okay? We saw a very strong sin, right? Steffy and Finn building block today, right? A very powerful scene with Finn telling Steffy that he's prioritizing her, that he's putting her first, and that he didn't handle things well with all of the stuff with Sheila and all of that. And he's asking Steffy to forgive him. And Steffy, of course, is eating it up, okay? And she's basically saying that, you know, nothing and no one can come between us, okay? So probably, you know, referring to Sheila, of course, but also referring to Hope, I'm sure. So everything is right in the world with sin right now with Steffy and Finn's relationship. And, you know, Finn, to his credit, he is devoted to Steffy. He may slip up here and there, you know, he may walk in by mistake at Il Giardino, but I think he is really, really committed to Steffy. And it's going to take something monumental, I think, to fracture that or to split Steffy and Finn up. I think the show is telling us that Finn is devoted to Steffy, okay? So this idea, of course, now you have Brooke telling Hope that she can't go after Steffy's husband, right? She can't go after Finn. And Brooke made the point that maybe Hope was trying to reunite with Thomas because she's running away from her feelings for Finn, okay? Brooke knows that Hope has feelings for Finn. And Brooke is saying, you know, that maybe Hope wanted to get back together with Thomas so badly because she's afraid of her feelings. She's running away from her feelings from Finn. And Brooke is basically telling Hope that, you know, you can't give in to those feelings for Finn, right? And that, you know, you have to find someone, but you're going to find someone, but it's not going to be with Finn. And Brooke even said that, right? It's not Finn. It's not going to be with Finn. And Hope has this look on her face, right? Like maybe she's considering it. Of course, we know Hope is dealing with a lot of stuff right now, the headaches, you know, the feelings for Thomas and all of that, the engagement. I think she's confused about things right now. But at the end of today's episode, you know, there's that look in Hope's eyes, like maybe she'll consider making a play for Finn. But with Finn so devoted to Steffy, how is this going to happen? How is Hope and Finn going to happen? Well, my guess, okay, this is just my theory, this is just speculation, is that there will be some sort of misunderstanding, okay? And who knows, maybe even Sheila will orchestrate all of this, because of course we know that Sheila eavesdropped, right? She overheard Brooke telling Deacon at Il Giardino a few weeks ago that Hope has feelings for Finn. So that's information that Sheila can use, okay? So maybe Sheila does something, okay? Maybe she creates a scenario somehow where one thing leads to another and Hope and Finn end up having a night together, okay? But it's a misunderstanding, and that way, you know, Hope gets her revenge on Steffy, and Finn, of course, is going to be horrified because he would realize that he had cheated on his wife. And so that's a scenario I can see happening, okay? And, you know, as far as Hope and Finn being in a relationship together at this point, that's a possibility too. If Steffy finds out and they separate, and then Hope is comforting Finn the way Hope years ago comforted Liam when Hope came back from Italy. So we'll see if, you know, months down the road, you know, if that happens, okay? But I could definitely see Sheila like orchestrating something, unless they don't want Sheila to do that, right? They have been redeeming Sheila. Maybe Sheila stays out of it. But there could be some situation or scenario where Hope and Finn, you know, end up having a night together based on some sort of misunderstanding, based on maybe being under the influence somehow, or, you know, one thing leads to another, maybe something similar to Luna and Zende, okay? There's any number of ways that the show could do that, okay? That's assuming that it's going to happen at all. But it's definitely interesting considering the last couple of episodes that they're saying that Hope's going to find somebody new, and they've kind of been hinting that it's Finn, and then today we see Finn basically telling Steffy that he's devoted to her and that he's happy with her. So Finn's happy with Steffy. Is that just setting us up for a big fall here for Finn? Or is the show telling us that Sin is impenetrable, right? And that Hope is just gonna have to find somebody else. You know, but you know, there are other dudes out there, right, for Hope, okay? You know, I was even thinking today, what about Hollis, right? Hope and Hollis, like what if, you know, Hope leaves Forrester Creations, goes and works for Deacon at Il Giardino, works for her dad, and then her and Hollis can become friends, and maybe that leads to something. There's any number of other men out there for Hope. Carter, Zende, you know, there's plenty of other options out there. There's always a reunion with Liam is never out of the question either, but is it going to be Thomas? And the other day we have Steffi telling Thomas to go back to Europe, right? So I don't even know if Thomas is going to be around. I mean, what's going on? But it's really interesting. But Sin looks really impenetrable right now. That is one castle. It's got a moat around it. trying to break Sin up is going to be really tough, I think. But, you know, Finn, you know, to his credit, he is devoted. We'll see if Steffi starts dropping more ultimatums, you know, that, okay, you know, got Sheila out of the way now, and Finn's, you know, being good about that, right? He's still showing up at Il Giardino, though, but he wants to stay away from Sheila. Is Steffi going to tell Finn that he has to stay away from Hope? Is that the next thing? So we'll see if that happens. But what do you guys think? Is Hope and Finn going to happen? Is Hope and Thomas going to happen? Is going to be a new guy for Hope? What's going to happen? Because Alexander Boom, I have no idea where this is going to go, but I am here for it. This is a fun ride. I can't wait to see how this all resolves for Hope. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts. What's going to happen with Hope? Where's this going? Let me know your thoughts. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.